Many people want to be doctors in our Asian society. It has even become a cultural thing for parents to ask, or rather their kids to become doctors. You carry your family name. Having the word DR in front of your family names, it can potentially means that your mother can go to any family reunion carrying. You will be the pride of your family. And so today I will debunk the 10 myths about a doctor. For those of you who do not know me, I'm an ophthalmologist based in Kuching and a mother of 3. And I don't normally look like this. And I normally don't wear this. This belongs to my daughter and it is very hot. Welcome back to the channel. All the 10 myths are in this Pandora box, and before my daughter realized that I'm playing with all her stuff, let's review this Pandora box. Oh, number 1. So myth number 1, doctors are rich. This is the most
common conception about being a doctor.
Everybody thinks that we are rich. Even me, I thought that I would immediately be rich after I graduated from medical school. But I was broke the whole time when I was in medicine field. I was super broke. And when I started my family, I got even broker. However, I would say this, being a doctor, you will be able to earn a very comfortable, more than enough living. Pandemic or not, being a doctor is one of the most stable jobs in the world right now. But you likely won't be able to make a fortune being a doctor, and if you want to be filthy rich, I would advise you to be an entrepreneur instead. Go study MBA, go study business, or marry a rich old man. Myth number 2. Doctors are smart. Well, there are times in my career that I've seen some doctors and I wonder, how did these people graduated to become a doctor? So no, I will say not all doctors are smart. There are smart asses among us, but not every one of us are smart. Hard worker, yes. And once you become a doctor, you will be perceived as the smartest people in your family, and so your family expect you to know every single thing. Like why their hand hurts when they wake up in the morning. They will call and ask you,
why my face hurts.
Why my ear hurt?
What happened? Even though you guys are
866 kilometers
away from each other. We enjoy our nerdy work so much that we don't mind sacrificing our sleep. Mostly it is because we can't sleep because we drank too much coffee that day. Bottoms up. Myth number 3, doctors are healthy people. My whole medical student diet consists of Roton, which is basically the cheapest and saltiest Russian instant noodle that you can ever find in Moscow. Other than Roton, I have my famous Tom Yum fried rice as well as the roadside stoika with very questionable hygiene. And if it is during exam period, then my diet consists mainly of instant coffee, and 2 boxes of treats that I got from Ashan. I mean, all of us know that in order to be healthy, we need to exercise, we need to drink more water, we need to eat more vegetables, but there are doctors who are overweight, there are doctors who have diabetes, there are doctors who are battling with some medical condition as well, because while we know it, we may not necessarily do it. We are humans too. We fall sick too. Myth number 4. You are a doctor, so you must know everything about being a mom. I do not know why, but when you are a doctor, everyone just assumes that you know how to be a mom. No. I struggle through motherhood the same way as all of you did. I question myself, I over-worry about every single innocuous thing. I also do not know how to breastfeed when I first become a mother. I do not know what constitutes a good latch. I don't even know what is let down until a non-medical friend told me, are you having let down? I was like, am I letting you down? Because I don't know. These are terms that are new to me because I was a first-time mother. Not all doctors are motherly. A doctor is not being a doctor, especially when her child is sick. But I will say this to all of you. Being a mother will make you a better doctor. I know nothing about mother. My mom, a non-medical person, taught me everything that I know about mother. She is my professor. Myth number 5. Doctors are confident. We all wish that we can be gangster confident lah, like Grey's Anatomy. But in reality, most of us are doubting ourselves. And I will tell you that there is a confidence spectrum. There are the ones that constantly suffer from very severe imposter syndrome, always feeling inadequate, always feeling like they are not good enough. But on the other end of the spectrum, there are people who super ego, super overconfident with themselves. You know what I mean? I have seen and known some of them too. Most of the time, it depends who you hang out with. You are the average 5 people that you hang out the most. And if you decided to hang out with me in this channel, I'm sure your confidence will skyrocket too, because, I mean, come on. Not everybody can pull this off. So consider subscribing to I Love Mom channel for a dose of confidence injection. Confidence injection. Get it? Get it?
There are only a few moments in life where you wish you can reverse it. This is one of it. Subscribe for my ceiling.
Myth number 6. Doctors are boring nerds. Need I say more? Who's boring now?
Who is boring now?
Well, okay, yes, we like to study and we study a lot. We study a lot. Even in the toilet, yes, we study. But doctors are also the wildest party animals that I've ever partied with in my life. No one, and I mean no one can party like a doctor who has passed his final clinical examination. Myth number 7. Doctors save lives every day. When you first graduated from medical school, you won't be saving any lives, brother, sister, my young brother, my young sister, no. You will be a clerk because you will only be clerking every single day for 2 years. Clerk. Are you married?
Yes, I'm married.
How many children do you have? 3? Yes,
Children.
I have 3 children, very healthy children. Are you sexually active? Excuse me? Your husband got any high risk behavior or not? What are you talking about? To meet a doctor who saves lives every single day. But there are doctors who save sight. There are doctors who save limbs. And there are different types of doctors every day. But rest assured that we are all doing our job to improve your quality of your life. Let's move on to myth number 8. Your patient will be grateful to you. On a certain good days when the stars and the moons are perfectly aligned, you will have a good PMS day and your patient will appreciate you. But to be honest, for most of the days, they will more likely to barge into your room, angry, shouting at you, demanded to be seen now because they have come to the hospital at 7 o'clock and they have been waiting until now for their scheduled appointments at 10 o'clock. Auntie, belum masa, your appointment belum masa, 3 jam lagi. Even though their appointment is at 10 o'clock. And then they come in and scold you. Will take you for granted because, well, especially when they only pay 1 ringgit to see a doctor, of course they will be complacent. You are a cheap labor. It will almost feel like you are in this very abusive long-term relationship whereby you get shouted at, you cannot react to it. Really test your emotional capability, your intellectuality, and sanity. Myth number 9. Finish medical school and you will be done. Where God, this is the biggest lie of them all. They do not know the truth about the trizillion exams that you have to go through. This is why you study so much, because there's so many exams. Of after that 6 years of medical school that you have went through, you will struggle through the two most toughest year of housemanship that will render you the will of being a human ever. And then 2 years as medical officer where you will likely be thrown to some district hospital in Malaysia to do your part to serve the people there before you're eligible to apply to join the 4-year master program. Provided you are able to finish your master program within that 4 years, you will graduate as a specialist. And even there, you need to practice 2 years as a specialist before you are fully certified as a specialist. And if you want to be a fellow, add another 3 years to the equation. 6 plus 2 plus 2 to 3 years of MO-ship plus 4 years plus 2 years plus another 3 years equals to bye-bye to your ovum and Harvard Fertility Center. And the myth number 10 is, drumroll please. Marry a doctor and you'll be settled for life. Isn't that the dream? Your mother will ask you to marry a doctor. Your father will ask you to find a doctor to date. Your auntie will ask you to date a doctor. Your uncle will also say why you never check out that doctor. Your cousin will actively find for a doctor to get married. Everyone is finding for a doctor to get married so that you're settled for life. But it is because our society still believes in all these myths that I have presented to you, and we have been ingrained culturally for the past 100 years to believe those myths. So today I want to debunk all these myths. It is hard to erase that high-level reputation that society has given us doctors, and not that I am complaining, but when you first become a doctor, you need to adjust your expectation. You have to find someone that clicks with you, not just because of his profession. And as your doctor, if you want a wealthy partner, this is the prescription for you. Go and find a rich tycoon man, not a doctor. TCA, PRN, terima kasih. Joking aside, being a doctor requires a lot of sacrifices, personal sacrifices, family sacrifices, as well as financial sacrifices. You have to be prepared to go through all these struggles and hurdles in life. Some people think that it is worth it, some people may not. What do you think about it? Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!